and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, the main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So today is a Tuesday. We're going to do our third weekly Kickstarter coverage. But before we drop into that, just to let you know, the Tenkar's Tavern Discord channel is getting tweaked. We started tweaking it yesterday. We are merging in pretty much what is now the Frog God Discord server. It will have its own section on the Tenkar's Tavern Discord server. So, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Special. All right. Now, time to delve into Kickstarter. I've got a number of Kickstarters on the plate today, so let's get moving. First one I'm looking at is the complete White Chip campaign for 1st and 5th edition. It's a mega adventure. It was originally released in 6 separate parts. This is by Art of the Genre, also known as Scott Taylor. He does great stuff. I mean, layout, art, top notch. Now, when he releases these compilations, it's always got a classic TSR artist that's doing the cover. And these hardcover books come in around 128 pages. They have an orange spine. So if you came in with 1st edition, a little bit later in 1st edition than I did, when the books had the orange spines, these fit really well on your bookshelf. Cover artist is Keith Parkinson with another before published piece. In addition to the fact that it's cool shit, it's $40 for the hardcover, $50 if you want the hardcover plus the PDF. I really, that is a price that's hard to match, especially when the interior has black and white as well as color. So you're getting color art in there. $40 hardcover? Come on. No brainer. Moving on. City of Brass from Frog God Games. Epic adventure for 5th and 50 and Swords and Wizardry. Now, again, whenever I talk Frog God, I am part of the Frog team. I'm in the pond. Whatever. Listen, I'm associated with the Frogs. I go to conventions on their dime, and I work the table. So that doesn't mean that I can't talk about their stuff, because 9 times out of 10 they got some really good shit. City of Brass looks fucking awesome. I saw prints from the Kickstarter, some of the art, at North Texas RPG a month ago, and god damn it, I mean, astounding. Excellent. So it looks to be a really tight project. I'm looking here at the art. It's set in fictitious ancient Persia area. If you've seen the previous City of Brass, or if you haven't, that was published by Necromancer Games, which is the predecessor of Frog God Games. You've got an idea of some of what's in there, but they've greatly expanded upon it, and it's all new artwork and presentation. So I'm already a backer. I know I said I'm affiliated. No. I'm a backer at $95. I get the hardcover book for Swords and Wizardry. I also get the PDF, and I get the stretch goals. And really, what more do I want? So, next, Survive This, a Vigilante city tabletop role-playing game. All right, this is by Eric Bloat. That's Bloat Games. Eric has a very good sense of the OSR. He really produces some good stuff. Now, the big thing going with this is that, all right, it's got 12 days to go. It's funded. Oh, by the way, I should state that everything I've mentioned thus far has funded except for the complete white chip campaign, and that's about 9,300 out of 10,000 with 7 days to go. So, it's going to be funded too. But Eric Bloat outdid himself. And when I say he outdid himself, he added a stretch goal. Now, just so you know, currently we are at $7,100. Let me find the stretch goal because I gotta scroll down. Okay, there we go. All right, at 75, 7,500, they're gonna add a new reward that adds a limited edition box set, which is in and of itself cool. But that's not the coolness that I was looking for. Okay. The coolness that I'm looking for is an update 1. I'm sorry. But we're talking about an $8,000 stretch goal. This is one that I am excited about. And I'm excited about it because the individual that's writing the stretch goal, which is a complete adventure, is our very own Gene Spahn. Yes, the new stretch goal is a complete adventure written by Emmy and Origin Award-winning author James M. Spahn. And it goes on to list a lot of the credits about James, but let's just put it to you this way. I've never seen anything written by James that hasn't been great, if not awesome. So if he is writing a complete adventure for this game, that's just another reason that you back me. And also, it's our superhero game. There, in and of itself, you're looking at something that has huge potential. So, look. Oh, I forgot. I should give you a backers level that's kind of sweet on this one. My bad. PDF is 10. For the core rules, if you want the core rules and basically the GM's book, in PDF it's 17. If you want core rules and DM's book, they're called the Villain's Guide, and print plus PDF for 2 books, it's 34. Now we're going to move on to, we've been talking about stuff that's been OSR, it's been Swords and Wizardry, it's, been 1E. Hall of Judgment, a Dungeon Fantasy RPG supplement. Now, this is, believe it or not, for GURPS. And as such, it is written and published by Douglas H. Cole. That's Ballistic Gaming. He's got an excellent blog, mostly focused on GURPS, but he was also one of my my players in my B team when I was actually running games. God, how long ago was that? So I know Douglas, and he is one hell of a project manager. So he had a goal of 3,000. He's surpassed 12. He's got almost 400 backers. He's got 4 days to go. If you own the Dungeon Fantasy RPG and you haven't backed this yet, you're out of your freaking mind. All right. It's $10 to back for the PDF. $30 gets you the book, the print book, and it also gets you a PDF. So, I mean, really, it's a no-brainer. Doug's been doing GURP stuff for years. So, and it's his 4th Kickstarter, so you know what he's doing. All right, this one I just saw, this right before the podcast. The RPG coloring book It's got a goal of 500. It's raised $91. It's got 20 days to go. I don't know. It's $10 for the RPG coloring book. I'm not even sure if it doesn't state on the backer level if it's print. That is print. All right, $5 shipping. So it's $10 plus $5 shipping. $15. You know what? I might have to get that for my niece. The artwork is simple, but it has to be. Well, not too simple, but it's got clear line art. It's good for coloring in. I would use pencils and not crayons with your kids on this one. It's that fine. But yeah, no, that's actually that one. We should get that one to fund. So we got to do. It's like a 7 backers. Come on, folks. I'll be linking all these in the blog post that goes along with this. But come on, and it's OSR type of art. It's not that newfangled 5e art or Pathfinder art. It looks like classic stuff. All right, Secrets of the Nethercity. Written for the Adventure Conqueror King system, published by Autark. This is their 8th Kickstarter. Forget that thing about Dormouse. That you've never heard of it. No, Secrets of the Nethercity is doing well. It had a goal of 15. It's over 19,000. It looks they're calling it a kilo dungeon. All right, I call it a mega dungeon, but in any case, this thing is not quite as jam packed as a mega dungeon. All right, PDF is 10. If you want the PDF to the Secrets of Nethercity plus the PDF for the Capital of the Borderlands, you're looking at 20. If you want to get this in softcover, it's 30. Secrets of the Nethercity in softcover, plus the Secrets of the Nethercity in PDF, plus Capital of the Borderlands in PDF. So, really, in my opinion, that's just a no-brainer. You've got really good support levels there. And then as I'm looking at this and going, did I not back this? And yes, I did not back this. I am correcting that right now. Live as I speak. There we go. Pledged. Woohoo. All right, and the last one, and certainly in my opinion, probably not the best one, but we have the Mighty Dragon Bag for RPG. And yes, the English isn't the best, but it's a Kickstarter from Spain, so I forgive them. Goal was $234. There are 634. They've really used some bad pictures for this one. There is one picture of one of the bags in the video that reminded me of a phallic device of some sorts. But in any case, there are some good-looking bags here. There are some shitty-looking bags here. You might find something that you like. The prices are certainly cheap enough. You can get a leather bag for as low as $7 plus shipping. Well, not $7, but £7, $8. They hold 40 dice. Their quality is. My fear, and I mentioned this previously in a blog post, is that it's going to smell like the leather belts you get at the flea market. Yeah, they're leather, but ooh, man, the tanning process was not good, and that's my fear here. But I could be wrong, and maybe you'll snag something great. Don't wait too long, though. You only got 41 hours to go as I do this, so realistically, you got about a day and a half after this goes up. All right, folks, that's your Kickstarter roundup for Tuesday. Oh God, what day is today? Oh, July 10th. Tuesday, July 10th Kickstarter roundup. So if you're hearing this, and we're in 2018, so if you're hearing this, I don't know, in December, these Kickstarters have all finished. You could probably buy a lot of the stuff retail at that point. All right, folks. Thank you for stopping by. If you listen on iTunes, again, I appreciate anything you can do to give us a rating, give us a review. Take some moment of your time. Be safe. God bless. Roll your dice well. And I will talk with you tomorrow.